Good afternoon, it's February 5th, 2025, and it's time for my devotionals. Won't you join me?
In God's purpose for your life.
February 5th, God speaks. God spoke long ago to the fathers and the prophets, in many portions and in many ways. Hebrews 1:1. One of the greatest areas of frustration for many believers is the ability to hear God. They wonder how someone can truly know he or she has a promise or answer from him, especially as the days pass without confirmation or circumstances go awry. After all, He is God and we are not. Even in our interactions with other people, whom we can hear with our physical ears, we often mistake their meaning. And the Lord is spiritual. We cannot see, touch, or sit face to face with Him. How can we ever be certain that we are hearing Him and not our own hearts? Yet the Lord is actively speaking to us and wants to communicate with us. He bids us to approach Him and promises to get through to us. Jeremiah 33:3. But understand that believing that God speaks to you is both the key and one of the biggest differences between a person experiencing the extraordinary, fruitful Christian life and the one just practicing religion. Therefore, if you wish to know and walk in the Father's will for you, ask in faith without any doubting that He speaks in a manner you can hear. James 1:6. Jesus, I do believe that you speak. Help me to hear you. Confirm your will to me. Amen.
And in trusting God with every breath.
February 5th, Redeemed. He only is my rock and my salvation, my fortress. I shall not be shaken. Psalm 62:6 ESV. I always knew God would redeem us. He promised He would, and He always keeps His word. But standing back and watching His plan unfold is different. It's breathtaking, leaves me speechless. I am part of His plan. So are you. I'm struck by just how much God cares about us. How can we know we are in His thoughts? By the details. Notice them. Notice the people He brings into your life, even the ones who are with you for just a moment. The EMS man who rushes into your house. The job that was taken away from you because God had a far superior plan in mind. The cozy life that was stripped away, causing you to depend only on God? Does He lead you down wild paths that lead to nothing? Nope. And what about awful circumstances? He turns the ashes into new life. There's always a reason behind His plan. Sitting here on the other side, I can attest to God's goodness. He turns sadness into joy, but you must turn everything over to Him. Trust that He will redeem you in His perfect timing. It's not easy, but there's just nothing else you can do. No possible way you can shoulder things on your own. Let God take over and show you His redemption. Then sit back and become part of the story, part of His plan. Your ashes will turn into a beautiful story. How is God redeeming you? What details has He provided to let you know He's right there with you? This relationship with God is allowing me to hear when God speaks to me. And it's also enabled me to be able to see that He has redeemed me. And I see all those fine little details. I hope you have a blessed day.